Hello guys, welcome once again to another episode of my journey around Nigeria. In this video, I'm going to take you guys with me on a trip from Port Harcourt in Rivers State to Ikot Ekpene in Akwa Ibom State. So in this journey, I started from the popular Element Junction in Rivers State, and our vehicle moved at around 8 a.m. It would interest you to note that the journey took around 2 hours 30 minutes or thereabout. So guys, Port Harcourt is actually a very beautiful city with very good road networks. But sadly in this video, I could not really go around Port Harcourt to show you the entire view of the city. But not to worry, in a subsequent video, I'm going to show you around the city of Port Harcourt. But for this video, let's just enjoy our trip as we take a look at some sights from the city of Port Harcourt. Mind you, this is around the oil mill region, oil mill Element area. You can see very nice buildings and clean roads in Port Harcourt. So it took us about 1 hour before we got to the boundary between Port Harcourt and Abia State. So this is us now currently at Abia State, and then we had to follow through one of the villages in Abia. As you can see, there are mostly mud houses around with very little civilization. Sorry for those of you who are from Abia State, but the truth be told, we actually passed through one of your villages. I know Abia State is a developed state anyway, and we spent close to 40 minutes to 1 hour in the Abia State end of our journey. I cannot really see the entire Abia State, but along the line, sadly we had a flat tire, so we had to stop and change the tire. This took us about 20 minutes. This was a very lonely road where our vehicle had a flat tire. As you can see, vehicles are hardly passing through this road. Anyway, after about 20 minutes of wasting some of our valuable time, the tire was eventually changed and we continued our journey from Abia State, and finally we are at Akwa Ibom State. This is Ikot Ekpene, so I took a bike from the park to where I was going to spend the night. I decided to spend the night among the local people, so I did not pay for a hotel room because I wanted to have a feel of what it feels like staying in Ikot Ekpene. One thing that is very easy to observe is the fact that the roads are very clean. As you can see, the roads look very clean and it feels like they are being swept every day or twice a week, because you hardly see sand, unlike some other states where you see heap of sands by the corner of the roads. Another thing too is Ikot Ekpene has a village vibe. Sorry guys, but that's just how I felt while I was there. It has a village vibes with good roads and good security lights, street lights on the roads. So I finally decided to go and taste one of the delicacies in Akwa Ibom, which is the white soup. You know, I cannot go to Akwa Ibom State without checking out their soup, and I ordered for a plate of white soup. It was quite expensive though, because I felt maybe the vendor saw me as a stranger, and then they sold a plate of soup for 1,500 to me. Can you imagine, guys? Normally I won't buy this soup up to 800 naira. This food with one akpu, it won't cost me up to 800 naira if I was eating in a regular restaurant. But I guess maybe because I was a stranger, or because the soup itself is expensive, so the plate was 1,500, and as you can see, I finished it and I actually enjoyed the meal. So after eating, I decided to take a walk to the Ikot Ekpene Plaza, which is around the city center. And guys, I saw youth corpers. I think these guys were passing out at the secretariat. So this is me now trying to cross the road to get to the other side of the Ikot Ekpene Plaza. This place is a nice place for relaxation, with beautiful trees providing shades for tourists and locals as well. So as you can see, there are chairs around the place with little canopies where you can have your meeting. And then you can just come here during the day, relax under the trees, have your meetings, and enjoy nature. So I spent some time here. I wanted to have a feel of the place, but then I was very thirsty, so I got to this small canteen and ordered for a bottle of water. So I took a seat and generally just had a view of the place. So it's a very nice place, and this is me. It's a very nice place. You guys should visit here one of the days. I really envy those who are from Ikot Ekpene. I mean those living here, because this is somewhere you can take your babe and then go there and relax, probably every evening or weekends. But I was kind of disappointed though, because I was expecting to see more. For instance, the water fountain, as you can see, has stopped working. And then we have a playground for children. And then we have this big screen. I believe it's for maybe football matches, so people can watch football matches or watch a movie here at the plaza. So at the end of the plaza, there is a staircase that links to the other side of the road. On the other side of the road is where we have the 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel, a very massive edifice in Ikot Ekpene. I also met some coppers here who were having a nice time and taking pictures. I think these guys were passing out, so they wanted to just have a nice time spending their last days. So I decided to take a walk to the hotel 4 Points by Sheraton, and I lost my way initially. This is the only part in Ikot Ekpene where I saw sand along the road and then leaves from the trees, but I believe this place is swept daily, because as you can see, the leaves on the road are still very few. It's not like they were abandoned or something. Probably these leaves just fell down a day or 2 days ago. So I was actually walking to the wrong side, which would have taken me a longer time to go around and get to the entrance of the hotel. So I decided to turn back and follow the right entrance. So I'm finally at the entrance of the 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel. Guys, this is a massive structure. The environment around the hotel looks nice, and the streets are GROA. Feels like we're in a GROA. You know, this kind of calm, quiet neighborhood. So this is the entrance to the hotel, 4 Points by Sheraton. This is one of the tourist attractions in Ikot Ekpene. So I finally got in after answering a series of questions from the security men at the gate. And I must say that this environment is really worth the hype. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. How I wish I had the spare funds to lodge in the hotel so that I could really have the complete feel of what it means to lodge in a Sheraton hotel. But guys, I was working with a budget and I wasn't planning to spend 100k per night on a hotel room.